You're listening to the Affiliate Marketing Podcast, brought to you by affyversemedia.com, the chapter and verse of everything you need to know about running a successful affiliate program for your business. This is a podcast for digital and affiliate marketers, publishers, networks, agencies, and MarTech providers who operate, support, or manage affiliate marketing programs around the globe. If you want to launch, scale, and grow a successful affiliate marketing program, you're in the right place. In this podcast, you'll learn how affiliate and partner marketing is constantly changing, and tune in to industry experts who are getting behind our mic to share tactical insights and practical knowledge to help your affiliate program grow. Here you'll discover what's new and trending in affiliate and performance marketing, how to run your affiliate program successfully, and gain industry insights from experts and practitioners from around the globe. The truth is, you simply won't find this information anywhere else. Now here's your award-winning affiliate and performance marketing host, an industry veteran, your affiliate marketing guide, and the founder of Affyverse, Leanne Johnston.
Welcome to this week's Affiliate Marketing Podcast with me, your host, Leanne Johnston. And today I'm super excited because I've got not one, but two special guests joining me behind the mic this week. I've got Head of Affiliates, Sergey, Head of Affiliates at Exness Affiliates, as well as the lovely Yana who's joining me as well to talk a little bit about the things that we all learned at the CPA meetup in Vietnam, where I attended as one of the guests to this fabulous affiliate event. And we thought it would be interesting to get on and welcome them both here this week to talk about affiliate marketing in Vietnam, which is a really fast-growing area and industry in the digital world. So guys, welcome onto the podcast. It's a pleasure to have you here with me this week.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Leanne. It was really nice to having us today.
So let's get started by telling our lovely listeners a little bit about Exness Affiliates, because that's kind of the place to begin. What you guys each do at Exness Affiliates and why you decided to host your CPA Affiliate Meet Vietnam this year.
It's good to start with introducing Exness as a brand, because that's what we're about. We're quite big in the trading field. I think we're like one of the big players around globally. I think we're holding around 15% of all the share trading volumes which is happening in the world in terms of forex trading, and we hit a very remarkable and very important milestone recently. We passed 2 trillion USD as a whole trading volume within the month. So it's a huge milestone for us. So it shows the scale of the company actually, and how we feel. We feel great, and it's a very healthy product which we're offering. And being a healthy product, core product, we're building a very, very smart affiliate program, because we want to be a leading company in the affiliate marketing field. So that's what we are doing together with Yana and the rest of the team. Our department is focused on working with different types of affiliates of all scales, like individuals and corporate ones. And we are focused on bringing the clients through our affiliate program and through numerous affiliate campaigns and affiliates. So the idea was we managed to have and collect a very good affiliate database and the affiliates ecosystem. So we decided to go further and to invite the top performers to meet them in person, to know more about Exness way on doing things and doing business, to introduce them the whole company, and to have fun, of course.
I have to say, I absolutely loved the event. So it was quite private, like you obviously invited and curated a bunch of people that you needed to get closer working relationships to. Now, Yana, you spent many months organizing this event. What were some of the highlights for you of meeting some of your partners in person in Vietnam?
Let me answer to this one. So actually, the initial idea was to invite our top partners because we are quite mature program on the market, and this year we will be celebrating the fourth year in December. And during the COVID time, we had no opportunity to to meet in person with most of our partners. And we decided to have this event mostly for them. But then we decided that since we are going to the new market, let's say to the new location for us, Vietnam, why don't we invite the local heroes as well and acquire them as our new partners? So we started preparing the good content, and you know that during our meetup we provide the high quality content, and we invited the high class experts like you and Sergey and others to give something practical advices to our affiliate partners. And we combine these two main goals to meet with our existing partners and to acquire the new ones.
And Vietnam's a really interesting place as well. I mean, having now been there, thanks to you, I was quite surprised at how many people work in the digital space and how easy it is for people to transact online in that country. And I think there was a stat that you shared on the stage where I think it was something like 20% of people in Vietnam are actually already transacting in cryptocurrency, which just blew my mind. So as a fast growing, Asian region, I think Vietnam is very rarely spoken about. Everybody talks about Japan and, India as being the big Asian markets, but it was very great to see you bringing partners out to this region to actually explore locally on the ground what's actually happening in that space. And the one thing that I really loved about this event is that there was a lot of attention to detail. There was a lot of attention to detail in terms of what your partners needed to learn from people working in the European space to help them to actually elevate their growth and performance. But there was also a lot of stuff that we got to learn from people that were localized in that market. And it's very rare that we see affiliate programs investing in educating their partners. A lot of affiliate programs spend money to go to events. They go and market their programs, but they very rarely invest in actually helping their partners to educate themselves in terms of growth opportunities. So I thought that was great.
That's the whole point about Exness and the way on how we do things here. So our vision of, let's say, the vision of our owners of the company and what we try to transmit here is like we want to be as close to our partners as we can, because the partnership model actually is what forms Exness. And we are heavily dependent on this model. Here, I mean mostly our introducing brokers, which are working on revenue share. Actually, we have like two types of partners in Exness, like revenue share or IB brokers, introducing brokers, whom we pay like a percentage of the trading volume. And CPA partners, which is relatively new model. But again, for a long period of time, Exness had a majority, the most valuable part of the business coming from the partners, and that's how we managed to grow in such countries like Vietnam, Thailand, because of this approach of having decentralized people acting as introducing brokers, and to get the best part of the traders. Because these guys, they are like our representatives there, and not saying that they earn like a lot of money with us, of course. So yeah, and it's our vision to not only to take the traffic, the clients, whatever from those, but to give them some extra value, some additional value, and that's why we're investing in them a lot. We want to be with them as close again as is possible, to educate together, to receive a fair feedback, which is really important for us in order to improve the product.
Yeah, so I sat in the feedback groups and I was quite surprised at how open and transparent they were. And it really struck me that, it's beyond just commission for a service that you guys are doing in the program. And this is what I wanted to talk about today on the podcast, because I think a lot of brands still treat partners like suppliers. They treat them like traffic drivers. And you guys really took this to another level where you included people as part of your extension of your own marketing team. And actually the feedback that came out of these open forums, where I actually sat in and heard what some of the publishers and partners were saying that they needed, were actually fed back directly into your development team, because I know that you run your own platform and everything that you develop is bespoke in-house for your partners. So for me, that was quite refreshing. And I thought that was a great opportunity for partners to actually collaborate.
This is a great way on bringing the people who are completely not into this. They are just like, on the different part of the business, like or the develop. And it was very interesting to bring those people who are introverts sometimes, and they are not like client-facing people. And that's very interesting. It gives additional value on how we can improve. Because if they always like hear the feedback from us, like the same employees, it's different.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a big thing because a lot of affiliate managers that I speak to, they always struggle to get buy-in from the senior management team, from other departments. And I think it is because there's this disconnect. And hosting an event like you guys did actually brings all parts of the business together to meet the people that you're actually serving, because ultimately your affiliates are also your clients. Whilst you're serving your clients to give them a great user experience, your affiliates are also your customers. And service, I think, is something that's underrated in the affiliate industry. We think that just because we pay partners a commission, that they need to be loyal to us. And actually, it goes beyond that. It's about actually creating partnerships that elevate the service levels that you can give to your affiliates. And that's through your technology, it's through your account management, and it's also through things like this, where you create bespoke events that help to educate your partners. Now, I want to talk a little bit about like some of the stats and the things that you shared at this event, just so that our listeners can learn from some of the information that was shared up on stage. In terms of e-commerce and Forex volumes and how the industry is growing and developing year on year in Vietnam, can you share some of the kind of numbers and things that you revealed to the partners at this event that really will start to help them to grow their businesses and get deeper into that marketplace? Maybe some of the global economics and growth rates that are out there in Vietnam right now.
Yes, absolutely. Actually, we were also surprised how the market became mature during these past years. And this is a really active time on the Asian market now. And basically, in terms of infrastructure, the global level of there is a prediction, let's say, that the affiliate market will grow almost on $16 billion by the end of the year. And of course, the biggest part of this market belongs to the North American market. But on the second place, we have APAC market with all Asian countries. So it's around 24% with all this shared market. Yes. So it's a huge potential, and definitely it will continue to grow during the next few years.
I just remember the time when I just started working in the affiliate marketing industry, and there was a presentation when I shared the numbers, and it was like 9 billion or something, like 5 years ago, or something like that, or 10 billion, and now it's like doubled. So meaning that the industry grows like very, very consistently and consistent, and that's a good way for businesses like ours to scale there and to...
Yes, and if you will look at the vertical breakdown, for example, the finance vertical is one of the top. I think it's one of the most three popular right now. Because, first of all, the investments and trading become very, very popular and available literally just in one touch of using the smartphone. And the second, because the general popularity of investments in a huge interest in the crypto and Forex based offers are very popular right now. So I would say that nowadays the financial vertical, including crypto and Forex, the most attractive categories for affiliate marketers in Asian market as well, because the publisher can get up to 35-40% commission. And experienced publishers are actually switching right now to finance verticals from e-commerce and other categories and get more profit, let's say. And even if so, the conversion rate are not so high at the beginning, in the long-term perspective, it's very worth, to invest in this vertical.
Yeah, just because the value for the client is much higher that we get. So it's not like a purchase which is fixed when, let's say, you buy something from a supermarket for $10. Here we have a big lifetime value. In Exness, we even try to extend this lifetime value up to 2 years, which is absolute maximum in this industry. But it's huge because in this time frame you can get like 10, 20 times bigger. And for affiliates, we're ready to share this
Sorry, and we see this trend also because each year we have more and more big players on the market. For example, in the past few years, we had only one monopoly, CTS, on Vietnamese market, but now we have a huge and strong networks and platforms like MetaWork, Access Trade, and many more. So the popularity of the social media and influence marketing give them ability to grow very fast and take the market share and provide the good services to any kind of affiliate marketers, the newbies and very mature ones.
So that was one thing that I did notice out there, is that there are a lot of networks that are actually educating the publishers right now, because the market isn't as mature as what it is here in Europe, where publishers are, like individuals, they're small, medium businesses. So in Vietnam at the moment, there's still very much the networks are leading the way, because they're actually bringing smaller publishers into their network and then kind of monetizing the brands out. So it's kind of like how Europe was maybe 5-7 years ago, where the marketplace is maturing, the networks are building infrastructure, they're recruiting new publishers in, they're teaching people how to become publishers. But I think you hit the nail on the head. I think the advancement of social media and the easy accessibility, because literally I was on the back of a motorbike, I did a city tour. I mean, you've got to do that when you're in another city. And the guy that was taking me on the back of his moped to do the tour, he was, strangely enough, also on his mobile phone, booking his next clients. So everything is transactional there on a smartphone, and smartphone penetration. I mean, we stopped at coffee shops and things along the way, and everybody had a smartphone out there. So it's almost like we're seeing an exponential growth rate in Vietnam because of the infrastructure being so good. Everybody's on a mobile phone because fiat and cryptocurrency is easily accessible to them. There's a very high education level in Vietnam as well. So a lot of graduates coming out of university are starting publisher businesses and then going into networks and monetizing through multiple brands as well. So it's quite an exciting time to kind of be looking at the APAC region and all the different countries that are in there, because the growth rate is happening. And it's just about understanding the localization. And I think, we at your event, I can't remember the numbers, but one of the account managers from Kakak, which is the local search engine, they were talking about millions and millions and millions of searches. And this isn't Google. This is like the local search engine in Vietnam. And to me, that just sparked just how fast online is growing out there.
You're completely right, because, it's only the Kakak example, which is like a Google in Vietnam right now. But it's like a major brand which everybody uses. But on the lower layers, we see it in different countries like India or whatever, that there is such a big and huge local providers and local, payment solutions or search engines or even Play stores or app stores, which are local, and like millions of people are using them right now. So for being closer to these local realities will help your affiliate program to scale well if you will look on some specific local features they have, because you never know before you start speaking with someone local there. And now we see, once we penetrated this market a bit, we're just exploring this world of alternative traffic sources and alternative touch points where we can get the users, actually, because it just sounds like a joke. But recently I spoke with some guy from Asian market, and he actually said me that in India they have some local Play stores, app stores for the mobiles, which are like buttons, have buttons on mobile phones, first generation of mobile phones, and the people used to trade there, and it's 100 million people using this on daily. So meaning that you are not going to iOS anymore. You can just target this audience with a special app for the button, mobile phones, and you will get all the audience. There is no competition, or a very, very small competition. So
That's a big tip that you've just given there.
Yeah. So you should be smart enough to have to try to release such a trading product, which will be available for button mobiles, but it's there. So you just need to pick up these opportunities.
It's important to get affiliate teams more localized, because often, one affiliate manager is managing, 20 geos in a program, and it becomes almost impossible to penetrate really deep unless you've got bigger teams. So do you think it's important that businesses resource their affiliate teams properly? Because I know you guys have got quite a big affiliate team, and you obviously manage global markets, but I'm still finding a lot of programs, they'll have like one or two account managers, and then they're leveraging against an affiliate network to actually help try and bring in publisher recruitment. Obviously, going local is a very important part of your strategy to actually go and find those, traffic suppliers that are doing, next gen or first gen mobile apps and things that you've just, locations shared with our listeners now. So do you think it's important that affiliate programs are properly resourced?
If you ask me, actually, I would say that it's, of course, it's important to have somebody on the ground locally, but for me, it's more important to have a proper collaboration between the teams inside the department, the company, whatever, because it's really hard to manage all the aspects of the business development under one, management line or something. So it's very important to collaborate, because like in Exness, we have commercial teams in different countries, but they're not the part of the affiliates, or they're not the part of the marketing, whatever department. They're just a local commercial team who knows the local specifics. They know some big players in there, and they try to develop the business. But we try to be in a close collaboration with them in order to align, in order to support each other, because they couldn't be like a good. I'm just appreciating us, but they are not such a good guys in affiliate marketing, and they know that they involve us to be there, to maybe do a line at some point of time and to collaborate. So it's much more important for me to collaborate, to use everyone's strength.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I totally agree. What about the commercial models in terms of like how affiliates perform in Asia versus how they perform in Europe?
Look, first of all, for me, it's hard to say in terms of this product, in terms of Exness, because we're not operating in Europe. However, there are some differences between countries, and you're absolutely right saying that the maturity is another bottleneck can be another bottleneck for the affiliate business if you wrongly chose some location, some country or geo, and you cannot operate well there if you're not enough customized to this market. But for us, it's very different. But at the same time, we have the same product, the same IB product, the same CPA product, but we always try to be closer to the partners to see what they need actually, let's say in Latin America compared to Asia, like Thailand or Vietnam. It's a bit different, but it's just a big way, a big path. You need just to speak with affiliates more. You need to hear the right signals from them, the feedbacks and everything. And sometimes you can customize the product, but the approach can be quite the same in general terms, I would say. I don't know, maybe Yana has some more specifics, because she used to work with so many affiliates in different parts of the world, so maybe she can give some other perspectives.
Well, yes, talking about the commercial models, I would say that the revenue share is still more popular on the Asian market, because maybe it's more clear for them, it's more used to them. But as for the CPA, it's become more and more popular because the commission is higher, and they want to get faster and more profit, So actually, the Asian people, they learn very fast. They are very techy guys, so
they can drive lots of volumes, traffic volumes. Even like take China, it's fantastic what they're doing. New attribution models, they can drive traffic quicker, better.
Actually, during our CPA meetup, we also had a very nice and interesting conversation and discussion panel about the specific of the Vietnamese market. And we were discussing the differences also between the North and South Vietnam, because it's very different. The audience is very different. And for example, for the North region, they're more politically, economically mature, and Northerners are they're more concerned about the status and wealth. And the South people, for example, consider themselves the more dynamic and tolerant and easy to go people, let's say. And they tend to follow the influencers and bloggers, and they're more liberal for their money, let's say. And this could be a very good taken into the consideration while you're doing the new business in Vietnam. For example, you need to target the relevant audience and speak with them in their own language. And of course, we were discussing that one of the main points here to speak in Vietnamese language with them. So all your ad and promotional materials should be localized for sure.
It's a very important part Yana mentioned, because everything starting from the colors of your creatives, ending up with the right wording matters for them, because Asian people are more specified on individual signals, and they feel so they're very sensitive in this way. So it's essential to have someone from the team, local, who can review the funnel, the promotion materials, whatever, and give you a right feedback about the translation quality, or that you chose the wrong colors at all. It's not the right time to go with these creatives because they have a special local holiday, anything. So it's many things, actually.
Yes, and another interesting thing that we found out, that the Asian people truly believe in luck, and they adore any kind of raffles, giveaways. So if you want to have a successful business and present your brand effectively, so use this lucky draw raffles or any kinds of this stuff. And I remember when last time we were in Vietnam in February, I guess, in some kind of expo. As soon as our fortune wheel was appeared in our booth, there was a huge queue in front of our booth, and even organizers were looking forward to having some kind of merch or any gifts with the Exness logo. So it was really funny.
Never underestimate the lucky draws. It really, no matter what your compliance is talking about, just bring it to some Asian countries and it will be a success. And you will you will get the attention.
Well, one thing I can say is that I do love the Exness merch, because it's really good, nice quality t-shirts. So if you do get to an event and you see anybody from the Exness team, go and tell them that you'd like a black t-shirt, because they're really, really nice, so my husband says. All right, guys. So listen, it has been fantastic having you on the podcast this week, where we've spoken a little bit more in depth about taking your program perhaps to an Asian country like Vietnam, and some of the key things that you need to know before you step into that space. What's one of the biggest takeaways that you had from hosting the CPA meetup in Vietnam this year? What's the one big thing that you're going to take away from the Asian marketplace and really being close with some of your partners, both old, existing and new, that you can share here on this podcast for everybody else that might be looking at the Vietnamese market?
Okay, so we can start with some points like target the relevant audience and become closer to the audience through some correct ad tools, such influence and social marketing, to make of course, localization for all promo materials and speak and deliver the proposition to the relevant audience, and to build transparent, trustful relationships with your new business partners, because it's very important. Maybe Sergey can add something as well.
My number one point is just a communication. Just communicate more with people. If you can do face-to-face, do face-to-face rather than having 100 online meetings. It really works. It works. It's maybe a classical approach or something, And I don't want to be the guy who's just blaming the online communication, all this stuff, especially when we had a COVID or something. No, it's good, it works well, but nothing will replace you a real life communication, especially if you're operating in Asian market. They need it so much, and that's how they can trust you. When they hold your hand, when you speak to them, they feel the emotions, they can give it trust. So that's a very important thing.
So get yourself out to more Asian events if you want to grow your affiliate program in the Asian market, and go and meet some of your partners in person to start those human-to-human relationships and to build that trust, which is what everything in the affiliate industry is ultimately based on. Guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to have you on the podcast this week, sharing your insights on Vietnam. I thoroughly enjoyed being there at the CPA meetup, and I can't wait to go again next year. It was a really, really interesting event. If anybody wants to find out more about the Exness affiliate program, we'll put some links into the transcribe here. But it has been a pleasure having you both on this podcast this week, and thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us. Yes, and I want to wish your podcast and the whole service which Afterwise does is a very good thing, and I wish you all the best. Develop and be like famous and popular and insightful media.
Thank you.
If you're looking to launch an affiliate program but aren't 100% sure where or how to begin, or you've launched your affiliate program, but something isn't working and you're struggling to scale, we can help. Book a free 15-minute strategy call with our Affiverse agency team to find out how we can help you get to where you want to be. We offer a range of affiliate program management services, from strategy and consulting to technical setups and complex affiliate program migrations. Our award-winning agency team handles everything from affiliate strategy to affiliate partner recruitment and deep dive affiliate program audits. We help you make affiliate marketing simple. Don't waste time struggling to get the results you need and deserve. Visit affiversemedia.com and click on the agency button to book a call now. That's a wrap for this week's Affiliate Marketing Podcast. If you're loving what we're putting down, why not head over to Apple iTunes and give us a 5-star review? Make sure to subscribe to our podcast and our YouTube channel so you never miss another insightful episode or one of our free webinars ever again. Tune in next week for more digital affiliate marketing insights, trends, tips, and content to keep your affiliate and performance marketing fresh and your partners driving consistent sales.